Okay, good evening, guys. It's your girl Mitch Gaming, and we are live for the Kenya Pubg Mobile League WoW Championship games. And tonight we have the semi-finals. 9 teams did proceed from the when it came to the group stage that we just had yesterday, and tonight only 3 teams will be proceeding to the finals, and we want to see how it is going to go because every group right now, if you can look at the description, you can see they are playing against each other 3 rounds. So if they win 3 rounds or even two, I think 2 out of 3, then actually 3, sorry, then automatically you get to qualify to go to the finals. So let's just see what is happening here. Already Mercenary Elite have 1 player down, that is Bad Boy. You can see Durex, they're getting pushed. Mali Boy did fumble that, to be honest. They fumbled that win. So seeing what is happening here, Durex seems like Mercenary Elite is trying to catch up, but then unfortunately for them, 10-11 did not come to lose at any point, and you can see what has just happened here. So GG's to you, 10-11 for winning the first game. I'm going to explain everything because I had to start the live in a hurry due to unavoidable circumstances. But I'll explain what I mean by that they'll play against each other. So let's say group 1 has 3 teams. So team 1 will play against team 2 and 3. Team 2 will play against team 2 and 1. And then team 3 will play against team 1 and 2. So that's basically what is happening now. And so far, so good. Let's see how it's going to be. I want to share the live stream link, and if you're already here, just make sure to like the live stream, share the live stream link, and subscribe to my YouTube channel to be able to enjoy the Kenya Pubg Mobile League games. Let me just send this. Semi-finals. Alrighty, I'm just sending because I forgot to send it before I started the game, but I'm just doing it right now real quick before they decide to push each other, because by the look of it, no one really wants to push the other. Basically, everyone is just taking their sweet time, enjoying the game. And it's fine, not really enjoying, but remember, it is the semi-finals, and the team that wins these games proceeds to get the prize pool, total prize pool. It's not getting divided for position 1, 2, and 3. It's basically going to be a winners takes it all kind of a game, and we want to see which team will be taking the whole prize back home. We have their first knock, of course. We saw 10-11 Mercenary Elite trying, what am I saying, not first knock but first push. We have seen a flank, and the 10-11 players are really scouting the place here. 10-11 going towards Mercenary Elite players. And of course, with the knock there, they're going to try and get a push up in here. Durex is still scouting around. Bego is down. 10-11 is getting whooped now. It seems like it's not a fair kind of fight, but looking at Mercenary Elite, 2 players down, 3 players down. Thomas is also down. That leaves 1 guy, and 10-11 gets the second win. I am telling you, if you cannot win 3, you're playing 3 matches. So out of the 3 teams from group 1, the team that gets out of the 3 matches, they get the most wins, then that team automatically proceeds to the finals. And of course, the team that wins in the finale, there'll be 3 teams, they'll play against each other, and we'll see which team is going to take the cup there in the finals, and the whole prize pool of $155. Other than that, how you guys feeling tonight? Make sure to hit the like button there, subscribe to the channel, and share the live stream link to your friends, and let's enjoy the Kenya Pubg Mobile League WoW Championship games. They have been a really good run. We had 32 teams at the beginning, and now we have just 9 teams remaining. You can imagine how many teams have been dropped from the race. That's a really, really big margin there. And getting to this far is not easy, to be honest. Playing against all those teams just to get here, that does take a lot, and it did work out, of course, for the teams here. Let me just share this to him. Oh, 10-11 is not letting Mercenary Elite enjoy this at all. They're basically wiping them out. Mercenary Chill Guy is down. 10-11 is basically having a good time. You can see how they're moving around from one place to the other. We have Mercenary Elite players. Two of them are in lobby. 10-11 is having a good time right now. Beautiful knock there from Thomas. Bego getting closer. And Mercenary Elite loses that fight. That is the third game. And they have lost... I'm trying to. All right, I'm back. So see what is happening here. 10-11 so far already has 3 matches in. So that means they have already won game 1 against Mercenary Elite, and they have another fight in the next game. They'll be playing against, let me just confirm so that I can say the right things. As 10-11 again will be playing against, oh no, this is Mercenary Elites round. They are playing against 10-11, and then the next game they'll be playing against Rain. GG's. Basically, Mercenary Elite seems to have lost some hope here. They do not want to. Honestly, there's nothing they can do now. For the first round, it's basically 10-11's game. Excuse me. So far, I'm just going to explain everything just after this fight. But Mercenary Elites, for now, this is 10-11 already has 1 win. So basically, out of the groups that they play, so group 1, the team that will get the most wins tonight will be the team that will be proceeding to the next stage, that is the finals, that is tomorrow, and that will be calling it the end of the Kenya Pubg Mobile League WoW Championship games. But for game 1, we are officially done, and the winners are 10-11. So basically now the scores are going to be recorded as they continue playing, and then by the end of the live, actually by the end of group 1 games, I'll be telling you which team has been able to proceed, and then when we go to group 2, I'll then again tell you which team did get to proceed. So that's basically it. When you look at the description box there describing the live stream, you can see group 1, Mercenary versus 10-11, and then Mercenary versus Rain. So Mercenary will be playing now against Rain in the next game, and then the next round that comes is 10-11 versus Mercenary, and then 10-11 versus Rain. So as they play, so these are basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 matches. So the team with the most wins out of the 6 matches is the team that will be proceeding to the finals. I hope I'm not speaking some sort of Greek language, but that is basically what is going to happen. So as usual, I'll be putting you guys on BRB, so make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, I am back. We are in the second game. Tonight games will be going quite fast because we're dealing with a smaller group and all the captains luckily are online. Unlike the other games, well, I was staying here in lobby for a very long time waiting for teams to come in the game. I am not sure I've been putting any game audio for you guys, have I? Bro, why has no one said anything? That's crazy. I'm sorry, guys. No one said anything about game sound. Literally, no one. You have been listening to my voice without game sound. Let me listen. Oh, okay. It had some sound, but from afar. So Mercenary Elite is already trying to catch up. Remember, they have already lost one game to 10-11. So far, it's not looking good for them. They have been pushed there by Master, and he's also low. But yo, what? Nah, that's impossible. How did the Master get that knock on Bad Boy? And we have looks promising. Just 12k out. The margin there, the gap. Sorry. The distance between the two players was quite far, and a little ambitious on that shotgun, but that was a beautiful knock there. Actually, I didn't expect something like that. And we have nades getting cooked here by Abdallah. I don't know how this is going to work out for Master Elite. They have to lost one. And looking at what is happening right now, are actually taking out Mercenary Elite players. So far they have won the first game. Remember, this is just basically when you win 3 out of 5, then that's automatic, you have qualified. So again goes for that. Shield guy this time does quite a good save there, gets the knocks there on brain temporary players, and we have Master in the party. Shield guy goes for that push. It is not looking good, Elites. I don't think had this in mind. I expected to be having such a hard time with everything that is going on now that they've lost. Then they have brain temporary as well, putting them down here. They're really putting in work on brain temporary, but it is not. Bad Boy has all of them are not. Thomas is already his team, so as usual, make sure you hit the like button, guys. It is looking at you. It is very big and red. You cannot miss it, so go ahead and like the live stream. Just make sure when you're watching you have tapped on the subscribe to my channel, and also share the live stream link. And what? Nah, Mercenary last player from Brain Temporary being taken out by the player from Mercenary. Honestly, that was something they had expected to happen there, but it's fine. Slightly increase your mic. Oh, okay. I thought my mic is loud. Normally my mic is the loudest more than the game, but it seems like the game is overshadowing me right now. Let's go. Oh, Bad Boy. Of course, once they get in, they're taking back to we have Brain Temporary right in front of them. Mali Boy with the beautiful movements here. So actually getting good damage to the players from Brain Temporary. Beautiful 2 knocks down. Mercenary Elite is trying to catch up. So far they have tied. If they win this game, they'll have at least 1 win in their bag. But if not, then they will have a lot to catch up on there, to be honest. But let's wait and see. Probably tables will turn for their team as they progress through the game. But as of now, it is what it is. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. It can be Mercenary Elite winning. It can be Rain Temporary winning. So far, one player, Bad Boy, is in lobby. Let's look at the others. Let's look at the Rain Temporary team. Abdallah, they're cooking up a nice nade. But we have a Kobe. Mali Boy. So Mercenary Elite, to be honest, I don't know if this was part of their plan. Honestly, with how things are going. They have a lot to catch up on, seeing that they have tied here with the Rain Temporary, 2 players remaining from RT and 3 remaining from Mercenary Elite. Mali Boy gets knocked by the zone. I don't think that was part of his plan there. Abdal gets knocked. Chilga and his teammate Thomas trying to get a comeback here. Sleep as well. He's getting pushed. We have a nice nade getting cooked there. But we have a Kobe chill guy. Nice damage on Sleep. They need to get pushing right now, because with how it is going, I don't think they had planned this in mind. I don't know if this was part of their plan to try their best to catch up. Honestly, I think for every team, to be honest, everyone's goal is to just win, but sometimes it happens that it doesn't go as planned and you end up losing the game. But they do have some time, they have some room to catch up, so probably they will catch up. Sleep has smoked himself out, and spotting him is not easy anymore. Let's see. Gets closer to Sleep. Beautiful damage. Oh, wow. Man's been put to sleep. Man's been put to sleep. And there we go. Mercenary Elite there. They have at least 2 wins on their side, getting 1 more win, and they'll be getting 1 point from winning this game. So probably they should think about that right now and work towards work towards winning this game. But wait, let's wait. Let's see. RT, they're getting spotted. Beautiful spray damage there from the players from Mercenary Elite, but chill guy there with beautiful getting knocked. Sorry, excuse me. RT Sleep also gets knocked. Maliboy goes for that push. Luckily for him, the vehicle does get a knock on Abdal, but he's very, very low, to be honest. And we have Easy. Just next to the player from Mercenary Elite, he has a chance of getting something happening here when his teammate is knocked. Thomas is actually very, very low. Escort pays out. He's trying to reload this. Nah. You can switch your gun. You can switch your gun. Sometimes the pressure gets to you and you forget there's a simple action like just switching your gun. Well, let's get it. RT now is down. I think only 1 player remains standing right now. He has some good damage there on Malibu, but he is outnumbered. And there we go. Finally, Mercenary Elite catches up in the point wise, and they do get a win. That means for this game against the players from Rain Temporary, Mercenary Elite does get a point from that. Opening anyway. So Mercenary Elite for this game, they have taken actually an automatic win after getting 3 out of 5 wins. For Rain Temporary, they have 1 win, so that doesn't really count. Basically, how the point system is working for the semi-finals, if Mercenary Elite wins this match against Rain Temporary, they have 1 point in their score table. I don't ever making sense. But it will all make sense once we post a small table on the results, just to see the teams that have made it to the finals. But so far so good. Mercenary Elite gets a win against Rain Temporary, and they at least have 1 point in their bag. But then again, that is not the end of all the games that they are playing. When it comes to the next game, now it is 10-11 versus Mercenary Elite. Another time for them to let me say, how do I call this, another rematch. Yes, it is another rematch. 10-11 versus Mercenary Elite. See you in a few. the second round, and this time it is 10-11 versus Mercenary Elite. The first time it was Mercenary Elite versus 10-11. Yes, it might be confusing, but trust me, once you get the hang of it, it is not as confusing as it sounds. Is Prime still in the tournament? No, it is not. Yesterday, a lot of teams were not online. Excuse me. The captains are not online. We kept on calling on the captains. They did not come. So when a team joined the room, we'd wait, and then if you took too long, just as usual, that means you have been officially disqualified and considered as a forfeit. So that is basically what happened yesterday. So some teams did not proceed because of that, and it is quite unfortunate because now some captains actually are trying to reach out in the DM saying they forgot. I still don't understand how, but yeah, it happens. I understand, but I tagged people a lot. If you look at the wild team chats, the tags there, me and Smith, we've been tagging people a lot. But we have 10-11 Bego. He gets a knock on Mercenary player, and Chill Guy, luckily for him being close to Bego, they get a knock once he got that knock on Mali Boy. And it seems like the tables are definitely turning here. You can imagine what will happen if 10-11 gets another win against Mercenary Elite. This was their chance to redeem themselves, but it is not looking good so far because 10-11 is now getting knocked a lot. Durex and his teammate are trying to catch up. Zeriche there gets beautiful sprays. Nice cover there from Thomas. Beautiful okay. Yo. Durex is on fire, but what is that name? What? 10-11 takes on the win for the first game. 10-11 is whooping Mercenary Elite for the second time now, but then again, I cannot predict because tables do turn, stats do change, and we have teams that were not winning finally getting the win there. So I cannot say, I cannot predict anything, but well, it is what it is. So let's see how this is going to pan out. To be honest, Mercenary Elite, they're getting pushed directly by 10-11. Funny is a very funny guy. I told you, this guy is very active in the 10-11 team here. For these games tonight, I've not seen him dominating, but he has dominated before. Yesterday he did dominate quite a lot for his team, and now he's also having the same type of fun. Gets knocked there on Chill Guy. Thomas as well gets knocked there. I said it. Funny guy is a funny guy. Actually, he doesn't get that knock. He misses Thomas, and then he gets knocked while he exits the vehicle. For 10-11 players, they should probably get closer to their teammate there after he got that knock. Chill Guy is on fire. That means that Molly will be taking him back to lobby, but Thomas here trying. It seems like someone from 10-11 is really getting some damage. Zeri Che, Mali Boy right in front of him, and Nate gets cooked there, but we have a Kobe on Mali Boy. Let's go. 10-11 is really dominating, to be honest, but Mercenary Elite seems to be catching up right now. So far, so good. Both teams actually have 1 point in their bags. They did win at outmatch, but is it going to be another win for 10-11, or is it going to be another win for Mercenary Elite? And for the second game, we have Mercenary Elite taking the win, 10-11 with 1 win, Mercenary Elite as well with another win. So yeah, at this point right now, I cannot predict honestly which team is going to dominate with how they are changing scopes here. People are just catching up. 10-11, Mercenary Elite, both of them are trying to catch up, are trying to get the points going on. So it is quite interesting. Well, let's see. Mali Boy trying to smoke up the place. 10-11 players getting closer. We have Funny Guy and Zeriche moving around with the vehicles. Same to Mercenary Elite, they seem to be enjoying the whole scouting with the vehicles, and a flank there has been done. 10-11 player Bego is just right in next to them. But Thomas there, Mercenary elite player Thomas, he is far away from his teammates. Might be a disadvantage, might be an advantage, depends on how he handles the situation. But then Bego as well is doing the same thing as Thomas. Mali Boy is down, fast enough from 10-11, taking him back to lobby immediately. Bad Boy now and his teammates have to try and catch up. Chill Guy as well is down. Zeri Che with the beautiful Kobe. 10-11 player Bad Boy now scouting out the plays, trying to figure out a strategy. But to be honest, it's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good. Man, why is Safaricom do this, man? The Wi-Fi is about to expire and it is now weak. It is not working. Safaricom, please. Mercenary elite players there lose the second game to 10-11. Remember, as soon as 10-11 gets 3 wins, then automatically they have gotten the winner chicken dinner for this match. Basically, it's not a chicken dinner, but well, it does make sense to call it that. I'm guessing. I'm not sure. I'm just guessing. But let's see. Yoho, 10-11 Durex getting a little bit cocky here. Mercenary elite player Mali Boy, beautiful code for 10-11 Funny. Who's Funny, man? Y'all need to hook me up with Funny. Tell me who this is. Like, I need to understand, because I know Bego, I know Zeri Chase, is it Bamba? I know, but who is Funny? Because he's very aggressive. You can see how he's taking on the fights here. He's basically pushing Mercenary elite head on by himself. He's not even waiting for his teammates. He's just going all in. Mercenary elite has one player, that is Thomas, and Funny Guy is not letting anyone from Mercenary elite to get revived again. But let's see Thomas's POV right now. He's getting hit with Funny. He gets a couple of damage. Funny gets knocked. Bego, ooh. Bego as well gets taken out. Seems like Mercenary elite players, they are really need to get Thomas a gift, because what is that comeback? They have tied again Mercenary elite with 2 wins and 10-11 with 2 wins. So I'm not even sure anymore which team is going to take the win between elite and 10-11. But let's get it. Let's get it. It doesn't matter who, just beat it. Yo, say yo, yo. I just imagine if a Funny Guy is doing this because of his name. Anyway, never mind, that's like a mental joke there. He's just, he's basically just going. I don't know if you've noticed, he's just going. But we need to see a player here, Bego. Bego has not been changing his location from the word go. He's been fighting from afar. His teammates have been coming in closer. We've been having, actually, there's almost a similar type of flank. One player remains here for 10-11, the other goes on the farthest right. And then 2 players, Funny and Durex, go in and start pushing and distracting the enemy team. But we can finally see Bego seems to be changing his location right now, trying to get closer to the Mercenary elite players. Let's see if this is going to work out, or maybe they'll be getting their second win against Mercenary elite. This is like a redemption match for them, because Mercenary elite lost to 10-11, right? And now 10-11 and Mercenary elite have tied scores wise, so anything can happen right now. Mercenary elite can take up the win, 10-11 can take up the win, excuse me. So it is looking kind of tricky, but yeah, let's get it. Let's see if anything is going to change. Mercenary elite doesn't want to push, 10-11 doesn't want to push. Mercenary elite player Bad Boy and his teammates, and nades coming in from Zeri Che. They're getting some damage, but not knocked yet. Chill Guy gets pushed while moving around the vehicle. Yo. Thomas is also down. He's 10-11 trying to get a comeback. Funny Guy with a reflex. Let's go. Bad Boy unfortunately gets knocked. That leaves only one person remaining from their team. That is Mali Boy. Estol stays out, gets one knock, and unfortunately, Mercenary Elite have lost that game to 10-11. That means they did not have another redemption match against the players from 10-11. But GG's to you, Mercenary Elites. That was the only comeback, and it did not go as planned. But it happens. It happens. Okay, so we have the second phase, that is 10-11 versus Rain Temporary. We'll be right back. Okay, we are back again at 10-11 now facing Rain Temporary. Remember, each team right now has to go against the two teams that are in the same group as them. And looking at what is happening here, 10-11 so far has already bagged 2 wins. That is against Mercenary Elite. They have taken 2 wins on their end here. And for Mercenary Elite, they have 1 win against Rain Temporary. Remember, the team with the most wins is the team that will be proceeding to the next stage. Looking at 10-11 here, they're actually having the same fun they were having against Mercenary Elite, just moving around the vehicles. RT players are getting knocked one by one. They have 1 player down. 10-11 as well has 1 player down. And 10-11 is basically enjoying themselves. Let's see the teammate from 10-11 that is not moving around the vehicle. That is Bego, going towards sleep, and that player has been taken back to lobby. It is basically another fun game for 10-11. But remember, Rain Temporary making it to the semi-finals, that means they're actually a good team as well, and they do stand a chance of performing good against this team. So they just have to believe in themselves and put their best foot forward. Then we'll be seeing them at their level best. We have 10-11 players just again looking at the Rain Temporary players. Bego there with a beautiful spray trying to get some damage. Excuse me. Let's watch Rain Temporary's POV. This is Easy. Easy has the players from 10-11 right in front of him together with his teammates. He's not moving with the vehicle, even though the players from 10-11 actually fond of moving with the vehicle, getting closer to their enemy team. It's quite fast. Durex and Fadi getting spotted. Beautiful spray from Easy. Oh, that would have been a knock. That definitely would have been a knock. And there we go. That is actually quite the opposite. Easy gets a knock instead of him getting a knock on 10-11. And we have just Abdallah and Master as the ones remaining from their team. So let's see. Is it going to work out? Master gets a knock as well. Let's just look at Abdallah's POV. Funny there. Wacha bwana. That is not possible, man. It is not possible. It is not possible. What? Oh, that's crazy. He just reflexed and immediately got something. It's interesting. Let me just say it that way. That is very, very interesting, to be honest. But let's go. Let's see. Okay, awesome. So we have players here from 10-11 still scouting around again, right where we have the Rain Temporary players. They're just having a sweet time. Remember, as soon as they get 3 wins, then they have automatically won at this match. And Rain now to Rain Temporary's matches now. But let's see. Let's see how this is going to play out. And Rain Temporary have been wiped out. GG's. So basically that's what's happening, and you can see it for yourselves. Rain 10-11 is basically having a good time here, but it's fine. It's fine. There's nothing I can say, to be honest, because as of now it is easy to say that they have won this game against Rain Temporary. And it's interesting. it's quite interesting. Remember, each team is playing how many matches? I don't know if they're playing. Let me just count like this. Each team is playing 1, 2, 3, 4 matches. Each team is playing 4 matches. So far, Mercenary Elite has won 1 from against Rain Temporary. 10-11 has won 2 against 10-11, and now they are not against 10-11, against Mercenary Elite, and now they are playing against Rain Temporary, and they're winning their 3rd one. So it's interesting. It's interesting, to be honest. But 10-11 seems to be having the upper hand here, but we cannot predict yet, even though they have already won 3 out of 4 matches that are to be played tonight by each team. It's basically an easy tell, but yeah, let's just wait and see. Maybe tables cooled its hand and things might be different for them. Let's see. Oh, nice knock. Of course you have to feast him because they have been terrorizing you. Feast them, take them back to lobby. Bego there has someone right in front of them. 2 players, 1 is down already. And we have a nice, beautiful 1v1. Bego with the beautiful damage. Iyo. Even though they did not get to win, they have won the last game there. But GG's to you, 10-11. They have just won another match. This is their 3rd match won tonight. They have one last match to play, and that will determine which team will be proceeding from Group 1. Let's get it. Next matches, Rain Temporary versus Mercenary Elite. That is the next match. It's 4 p.m. Oh, damn, I thought that was Smith. SPT and Flame Force. Come give me notice. There's something. Okay, seems like because already 10-11 has won 3 out of the 4 matches that was for the Group 1 team to play again round. So 4PF just seen as so far they have lost 2 games here against SPT. SPT seems to be having a really good time, but 4PF as well, they have changed their location. They're getting closer as SPT. 4PF Gardner gets good damage. There we have our first knock. It seems like wameamka sana kidogo, ni kama walikuwa kwenye giza, but they have finally woken up. Buffalo there gets knocked. I think it's Buffa. He is down and Nate gets cooked there by Strike Emperor. 1 Nate and they are down back to lobby. 4PF Gardner is low. Hey, mpaka mapan. Giza. Hey. I'm really hoping my live is on, guys. Bruh. No way. Msiniambie me pause live. OBS is not responding as I thought it would. I don't know why. The Wi-Fi yenyewe iko red. Please don't tell me net ilikatwa leo na inakatwa leo na sijui. But we have there the players from SPT getting closer to 4PF. So far they have won all 4 games, and 4PF have not won a single game yet, and their game is actually coming to an end, so it's very surprising. Round 1 is officially done. That is 4PF. Wait, let me confirm if it's SPT versus 4PF or it is 4PF versus SPT. And it is 4PF versus SPT. Remember, they're playing 4 matches, and the team with the most wins is the team that will be going to the finals. Just like we had 10-11 winning 3 out of 3 matches, they have officially gone to the finals. They did not play match 4 because it was direct that they had won, because they won 3 out of 4. And yeah, we want to see right now between 4PF, SPT, and Flame Force, which team is going to be playing tonight's, well, basically which team is going to win. That's basically it, but we'll see. Between those 3 teams, the team that wins proceeds directly to the finals. So let me keep track here. I know Smith is doing it, so I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, so we are going to the second room. That was even faster than I expected. And at the next one, we have 4PF versus Flame Force. Let's get it. Nasikia kwa muziki bwana, lakini sitaki maneno ya copyright, blah blah blah. But yeah, sina noma. And then YouTube is very tricky. If you listen to music in your headphones and the microphone picks it up, then you get copyright claimed. Is that serious? So far we have 1 win from SPT. Another day, another crisis. Keyboard warriors. Wow, I'm so sure I'm singing the wrong things, but sina noma. See you guys in a few BRB, because I want to listen to music and YouTube will give me copyright. Okay, we are back. This is the second game, 4PF versus Flame Force. The first game went too fast. I mean, well, there's things that go so fast like you blinking, but I don't. That was faster than that. Wow, Habibi, whatever you are. But 4PF there, we have Buffer getting knocked as they try to get some damage on the players from Flame Force. They're also as well just having a sweet time moving around the vehicle. 2 players from 4PF are down, and that is Habibi and Gardner remaining. Flame Force a player getting closer to Habibi. The damage there, of course, is very crazy. And you can see HP, beautiful knock from Habibi. You better confirm that knock, even though it didn't count. And we have another knock, leaving just one person remaining from 4PF. That is Gardner. Sijui kama alikuwa amelala, but the skills bwana. Kila mtu si birthday yake bwana. 4PF Habibi just crawling there right in front of his teammate Gardner. They can easily get this revive because their opponent's team is also getting the revive. Flame Force are trying to get his teammates revived. 2 of them are down, remaining just a Mother. And once he heals up, he'll have a chance to stop them. And we have Mother cooking up a nice Kobe. Is it a Kobe? Habibi and the teammate, beautiful damage at Gardner. Nice knock, Gardner. Of course, he's going to strength fast, but he's low. And GG's. They have won first round, that is Flame Force. Lakini uwe ni dangerous. Oh, 4PF now, they have to try and catch up. Otherwise, Flame Force will be having one winner and 4PF will have no win, and then SPT as well will be having one win. But for 4PF, they'll be having 0. So 4PF Buffer as well gets a knocked. We can see the knocks there just coming one by one. The player here is really having a good time. So let's see what Floco is up to. He has actually a very good view. One of the teammates there, Arsaid, has been knocked and casted. Let's see what 4PF's POV is. DKR and his teammate Gardner are the only ones remaining from the 4 pockets full of Kalin jeans as they try to survive this fight against the Flame Force. They need to get at least 3 wins out of tonight's matches to be able to qualify to the next round. It will be the same as the game from 10-11. As soon as we have a team that gets at least 3 wins, then automatically we'll be going to the last game. So let's see. 4PF loses second game. 4PF bwana. Tumewamsha kutoka kwa usingizi ama ni nini mbaya? Mfika semi-finals. What's not happening? What's not happening? Please explain. But we can see change, maybe probably expect a change because of course they have pushed directly as well. 4PF Buffer is down. We can see Doctor and Gardner trying to get closer. Beautiful knock. Quavo is down. Floco is also down. Arsaid is really far away from his teammates. 4PF might just be leading in this match here so far because Flame Force has 2 players back to lobby. Arsaid and his teammate Madaxay are the only ones remaining from their team so far, and I don't know if they're going to be able to get a win against 4PF. But let's just probably damage Gardner. He should probably try and get closer. But Madaxay is down and 4PF has finally woken up. Habibi moving around the vehicle, gets knocked out of the vehicle. Do not accept one person to wipe out a team. Msikubali bwana, usikubali kufinywa. Kata. Juyo. He's basically trying to get closer here. Nades are getting cooked. Do you have a Kobe from you or Said? But the nade does get closer to them. Beautiful knock on Habibi. Aya. How was that possible? That nade was beautiful. They're coming from our Said. He's cooking up a second nade. Do we have any damage at the 4PF team? The zone is as well is about to move. It's about to shift and might force our Said to get closer to the players from 4PF. So let's just see if that's going to be the case or not. But let's see. 4PF Ghana, just on the left there, is aware of our Said's location. Actually, the whole team is aware of his location, so it's as easy as them getting closer to him and maybe getting some damage happening here or taking him back to lobby before he can do anything to his team. Let's go. Let's go. This one is 4PF game. This one is 4PF game. Garner gets good damage on our Said. He deflected. Luckily for him, Habibi was just there and he does get a knock on him, taking him back to lobby. That means 4PF have at least one win. And the players from Flame Force have 2 wins. So this could be another tables turning kind of game so far, but we're just going to give it time to see what is going to happen between Flame Force and 4 Pockets Full here. But let's just see. Madaxay. What does that mean though? 4PF gets closer to Flame Force. Habibi and his teammates have now gained the courage. They know they can take out Flame Force now, and they are ready to take them on head on. Directly, they want to go for that push. So let's see if that's going to be the case. We have Quavo. Oh, it's Quavo. I thought I saw his teammate Floco. I thought Floco was actually next to the 4PF team, so I thought he was going to engage, but seems like he's not there. And now they want to do a whole scouting around with the vehicle together in Quavo. This might give them an advantage if they get some good flank happening. 4PF Ghana is down. The 4PF team is right in front of them. Habibi gets to thrust there as Said. But let's see. Tables might turn. We might have 4PF getting the second win and then fight for the third win. So it's going to be interesting to see how this works out for the teams. Let's see. 4PF Ghana gets knocked outside the zone. I don't know why he's doing what he's doing outside the zone. It is not advisable, but they have just to figure out how they're going to survive. Habibi and his teammates at DKR are now the only ones remaining from their team. So no, that leaves only one player from 4PF, and that is DKR. Let's see. An Ed is getting cooked up. Do you have a Kobe? Beautiful damage. Okay, actually damage is there when he was in the vehicle, but he's basically giving his back to the enemy team, and he's getting pushed. And just like that, game number 2. That means the team that wins this game is Flame Force. Flame Force, Flame Force, Flame Force. I'm sure Smith is keeping record, so once we are done, immediately we're done, these results will be posted just to keep players in the know, to know how the scores were done, which team had the most scores, which team won. But 4PF seems to have given up on this fight already, because they are getting off easily. And yes, maybe they are aware that it is once you get to 3 out of 5, then you have automatically won that match. And GG's to you, Flame Force. They have won the second game against 4PF. So this coming game that is coming, the next 2 games, are they 2? Yes, the next 2 games, they might actually tell us the team that is going to the finals. So let's just wait and see which team that is going to be. And for the next game, we'll be having Let's confirm. We'll be having um, SPT versus 4PF, and then SPT versus Flame Force. I'll be BRB. Just make sure you stay hydrated and listen to your music. We'll be back. Alright, we are back for another game, that is 4PF versus the players from SPT again, but this time it is SPT versus 4PF. I don't know if it's going to be as fast as it was before, but let's see. Bro, 4PF hata amupumui. Hamupumui. Let's see. Let's see. So 4PF is basically, well, the first game they went out this fast. Let's see. I don't know why 4PF is letting this game slide. It's going too fast. No, they're being cut. Wow, fast. So basically, what is happening here, Poleni Sana, I just wanted to confirm with one team that they need to stay on their phone, because this thing of waiting for people so long isn't fair to the person hosting, and of course to me and the viewers and the players who want to finish their game fast. So we have to respect each other's concerns. But looking at the 4PF team right now, it is just going, well, very fast. I don't think they expected it to go this fast, but let's see how it's going to work out for them. 4PF Gardner gets knocked, Buffalo as well gets knocked. His teammate Rekhemo is here, and Habibi as well is close, but I don't know if Habibi and Rekhemo will be the ones who are going to redeem their team, because so far they are not having a good time. Buffalo has been taken back to lobby. SPT lockdown from afar gets knocked by 4PF. Habibi, beautiful spray, but we have the players from SPT getting closer. That is Professor and Abdu. Rekhemo is down. That leaves only one player, that is Habibi, and as soon as they get this third win, then automatically SPT has won at this game. Habibi is getting some good damage on Abdu, but unfortunately Abdu with 1000 IQ gets the knock there on Habibi, and they have won this game. Let me see. So SPT is basically just having a good time right now, because I mean, as soon as you get the 3 wins, that means you have automatically won this game, because it is a 3 out of 5 game, and they can easily just win with how they take it, to be honest. Well, let's go. Beautiful. We have another win there from SPT. That means automatically SPT has won this game, giving them their second win of the night. So if SPT wins at this game, then they automatically qualify to the finals. But if Flame Force wins the next game against SPT, then they'll have to play another match just to determine between SPT and Flame Force which team will be taking the games to the finale. But let's just wait and see how this works out for both teams right now. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go it. SPT players getting taken back to lobby. Zaki, being the only one remaining from his team, might actually be planning to do a wipe on 4PF. Let's see. Habibi with a beautiful spray. Nice knock there. And GG's. 4PF get to win the last game, but unfortunately that does not change anything. SPT still remains the team with the highest points here, winning 4 out of 5 matches. So GG's to you, SPT. That is their second win of the night. And the next game that is coming is SPT versus the players from Flame Force. If they win this match against Flame Force, then it is automatically that they have qualified to the finals. So let's wait and see the next game. GG's. We are back. These are the group 2 matches. This game is going to be Flame Force versus Superpower Team. Remember, as I said in the previous game, if SPT gets another win against Flame Force, then they automatically go to the finals. But if they do not, excuse me, then other matches will have to be played so that we can determine between SPT and Flame Force which team is going to go to the finale. These two teams, both of them have 2 wins. So let me check on something actually. They have 2. 1 wins 3. Yes. If one wins 3 ahead of the other, then that team is the one that is going to go to the finals. So let's see how this is going to play out between SPT and Flame Force. Both teams are actually very good. They have been dominating so far against 4PF, but we have not seen them play against each other like this. So let's see how it's going to play out. SPT Zaki, they're getting knocked, and we have Madaxay also getting knocked as well. Professor does make it on time here, saving his teammate, but will it be enough? Because his teammate is already taken back to the player from SPT. Professor again gets knocked by Quavo, taken back to the locked on there with the Abdul, and gets a knock on an immediate thrust. Quavo, they are getting sprayed, they are beautiful knock, and that means the players that are remaining, the 2 players, are the only ones that are the only hope for the Flame Force team against the Superpower team. Locked on the beautiful damage there, getting free fire removed. He has been spotted. Yeah, beautiful win there on the first round. We have the players from SPT winning the first game. Remember, they only have to win this game and they automatically qualify to the finale. So let's see. SPT Abdu and his teammates are flanking, getting closer to the players from the Flame Force team. Madaxay getting some flank happening there as well. They are just on the left. He's just on the left side, just next to where we have the SPT team. So let's see. Let's see this. Okay, awesome. Awesome, I'm here. So SPT needs to find a way of getting either this win or Flame Force as well should figure out how they're going to get a second win for their team so that they can be one step ahead of SPT and they'll be the ones qualifying to the final. Let's see. Oh, SPT Zaki, his teammate, that is Abdu, has been knocked right in front of him, and we don't know if that's going to be the case here. Let's see. Oh wow. SPT Floco gets knocked there. Our Said as well is really low. Any spray, any amount of damage on him might just get him knocked, but luckily for him, he makes it there to the vehicle and gets some cover so that he can heal up. Madaxay as well, right in front of them, cooking up some nade on SPT Abdu. Do you have a Kobe? Yo. SPT Abdu and his teammates are right in front of him. We cannot see much happening there, but we are yet to see SPT lockdown. They are getting knocked. SPT Professor and his teammates are now kind of stressed, you know, because as soon as we have one knock on our end, we have to figure out how to get the revive and not get knocked again. But we have lockdown. They are being taken back to lobby. So both teams have 3 players. A standing beautiful nade on our side. We can see Madaxay just snaking closer to the players from SPT. Quavo watching from afar. Madaxay gets 2 knocks down. Quavo is low. Professor, the only one remaining from his team. The player there from Flame Force is really low. The S12K is missing the shots. You need to switch your gun. Flame Force gets the second game win there. That means they have tied SPT with 1 win and Flame Force with another win. It was as easy as changing the gun and they would have easily gotten that kill, but he did not do that and that kill just missed him. So GG's on that, to be honest. It's unfortunate, but GG's to you, Flame Force. Beautiful comeback there, beautiful reflex before anything could happen to you guys. And now we have the SPT team. They have a lot to catch up on right now, because if they have lost that match now, that puts them as the same level as Flame Force. And for Flame Force as well, they do have to catch up, to be honest. Rek wanaguza I edu. Mimi nilitextiwa na Captain Nunu nikaambiwa mmeforfeit. I was told yesterday Rexford has forfeited the games. Even niliambiwa. So, So Flame Force, SPT, the players here are definitely getting closer to each other. Everyone doing some sort of flanking here, just trying to get closer to the other. Madaxay takes on the initial place for SPT. They have gone for that push. Madaxay is down. Flame Force, to be honest, where they are right now, with SPT getting that knock, they're almost getting disadvantaged with their position. Having lost one teammate, they have to restart this again just to make sure they get the results they want, and that is to be the team that proceeds to the finals. Remember, the team that wins this game, that team will have won 3 out of 4 matches. That means that they have automatically qualified to the finals. But wait, what am I saying? Let me confirm something. So next game should be Flame Force versus 4PF, and then Flame Force versus SPT. So now I cannot say they have won because they have to play against 4PF, then have to and tie with SPT and have to go against SPT. So that means game 2 games will have to proceed because they have tied in terms of wins. So yeah, I see it now. I see it. Okay. Yeah, group 2 will have to go up to game 4. I see it now. They will have to go up to game 4. Excuse me. So let's see how this plays out. So the players there from Flame Force have a team right in front of a team player from SPT, that is Abdu. He's right in front of them, and the players from Flame Force have actually flanked him. So it's going to be a really interesting thing to see here. Let me see. Oh, no. Makes sense. So if SPT wins another game, they'll have 3 wins. 2. So they'll have to play another game. Oh, damn. Group 2 will have to play up to game 4. I see it now. So let's see. Probably our tables might just turn here, but we have the players from Flame Force getting knocked. They are taken back to lobby immediately by Abdu. Quavo receives some damage there. Beautiful knock from Abdu. Abdu is actually on fire, man. He's ready to take them down. So let's get it. So we have SPT now. With the players from Flame Force losing one player, Loco as well gets knocked. That means that they are down 2 players, leaving just 1 player standing. That is Arcade and their teammate, their Quavo. Seems like Arcade is getting damaged from the zone. He's far away from his teammate. And just like that, game 4 there has been won by SPT. So let's see. Let's go. Last fight, that is between SPT and Flame Force. Actually, let me follow up on something here. This place right now, they're just basically giving out the kills, you know, because as soon as SPT won 3 games, that means they had directly qualified. They had won this game, so they have won 3 out of 4 games. And they have to play, because Flame Force has to play against 4PF to determine if they win that match, and then play against SPT again to determine if they are the ones, or is it SPT that are qualified to the finals. right, so because SPT Flame Force has 2, SPT has 3, and they had one last match going. If the teams had decided, let's say Flame Force had decided to let go and say SPT can have the win, then SPT would have made it to the finals. But Flame Force is ready to fight for even a tie, then they can have a decider which team will be going to the finals. So let's see how this plays out between SPT and Flame Force. So far, both teams are on edge. Yes, SPT is ahead with 1 win, but if Flame Force takes up this win, then they'll have a tie, which will have to be determined sooner or later, but not tonight. We have Group 3 games to be played after this. So yeah, we need to finish with them. Then we can proceed to Group 3 games. SPT Zaki there gets knocked. You can see Lockdown actually far out in the zone. That might cost him. Abdu as well gets knocked. Flame Force seems to be ready to take down the players from SPT, and it's looking quite Flame Forcey. Is that a term? SPT Lockdown there gets knocked as well. That means only one person remains from SPT. Let's see. Where is he? SPT Professor being the last one remaining from his team, smoking out the whole place, trying to change his location. Loco just right in front of him. Might see him, might take him back to lobby, but let's wait and see what is going to happen. But for Flame Force, they're trying to get the revive happening there, and they're going to be a full team again, which is going to be quite a disadvantage for Professor here as soon as the revive takes place. But let's see what is going to happen here. There's a flank there. One of the players from Flame Force is right behind him. And I think that's it for Professor. First round of the game has been won by Flame Force. Let's go. Oh, this is going to be one tight game. It is going to be very heavy on SPT because they have to prove their worth. They have to fight for their chance to play in the finals. So it's going to be really how do I put this, intense for them, to be honest, now that they have to catch up there. Nice knock there from SPT. They have their first knock on Flame Force. Loco there getting pushed because he's already knocked. The teammate Madakse is very, very low, and we have one player there, SPT Zaki, flanking out, so just getting closer to Arsaid, who's holding right in front of him by the tunnel. Madakse as well gets knocked. I don't know if Arsaid can see Zaki, but he's cooking up a beautiful nade. But we have a Kobe. The nade is getting cooked closer to Zaki. Oh, that was almost close. Zaki does get a little bit of damage on him. Quavo just watching from afar. His teammates, two of his teammates, have been taken back to lobby. So GG's. The place is getting smoked out, and they need to find a way of surviving this fight. But let's see. Quavo just passes by. SPT Lockdown gets that knock. GG's. One person remains from FF, that is Sage. And now he has to clutch this, you know, because he's the only one remaining. He needs to clutch. He needs to do some comeback for his teammates. Gets the first knock there on Lockdown. Zaki comes from the back to damage. And just like that, round 2 has been won by SPT. These two teams are already tying, and it is just the beginning of the game. Look at SPT, look at Flame Force. Both teams have 1 win each, and the tables are looking quite different compared to how we had expected them to be. It is looking very, very different here. Let's see what is going to happen now. I don't know if these people know. Kidogo tu. Okay, good. So looking at what is happening here between SPT and Flame Force, both teams are a full team, yet no one has been taken back to lobby. It's still afresh. Everyone is doing good. Quavo there gets knocked. Remember, they have already tied on 1 win each, and things might just turn depending on how they play here. It will either be Flame Force or SPT taking up the win for this last round, the determinant for the team that is going to go to the finals from Group 2. Nades flying in. SPT lockdown is just there. Of course, they are getting knocked. Their lockdown is down. His teammates are trying to find a way of doing this, of surviving this. Minute. Okay. So SPT lockdown is still down. The teammates there from FF Loco has been knocked. GG's. SPT Zaki, they're getting damaged. Madaxe is also very low. Lockdown is still down and no revive is happening there. Actually, the reason we're stuck on lockdown is because I'm trying to change the POV, but it's refusing. Oh, what? SPT wins the second round. That means if they win the third round, then automatically SPT is the team that is going to the finals. So let's see if that's the case. But with how the things are going here already, Flame Force is just playing now, trying to get closer, trying to be a little more aggressive, to see if they can get anything happening here for their team. I've seen that already SPT is leading. They have 2 wins on their end and they have 1 win, so they have to catch up. They need to find a way. They need to survive. At the end of the day, they need to survive, and they have to do whatever it takes to survive at the end of the day. Let's go. So what is happening right now is that the team players from SPT are now getting their first knock there on Loco. SPT lockdown gets knocked. Arcade is down. We have Madaxe and his teammate Quavo as the only ones remaining from their team. I don't know if they're going to be surviving this, but it looks very tricky for them. But let's just wait and see if that's going to be the case or not for their team here. But let's we are hoping that both teams do catch up. Zaki getting pushed there by Madaxe. Good damage by the DBS. The players from FF, yo, even before I said they have a chance, they have been taken back to lobby. GG's to them. GG's to SPT for winning 3 rounds. That means SPT is the team that has automatically qualified to play in the finals from Group 2. GG's to you, SPT. So now it's just a walkover right now, to be honest. The game is completely done. And now it is up to game 3 now. That is Group 3, sorry. And then we'll find the last champions to play in the WoW Championships finals tomorrow. GG's to you, SPT. They are the team that has qualified to play in the grand finale for the WoW Championships in the Kenya Pubg Mobile League games. GG's. We are back and we are in for game 3, and the teams for group 1 we had 10-11 qualifying to the finals, and then for group 2 we have SPT, that is superpower team, qualifying to go to the grand finals. And now we are in the third and last group of the night, where we'll be getting our third winner for the finals. Now this is the interesting thing. The first group, the team that has won is from Nigeria, sorry, that is 10-11. The second group, the team that has won is from Somalia, superpower team. And in the third room, we do not know which team is going to take it, but these two, the Star Force team is from Kenya, and we are hoping we'll have one Kenyan team joining us when we are playing in the finals. Sorry, why is it dimming it? So let's wait and see if that's going to be the case. So far, Star Force has lost one player and the other is knocked. And for the Incredibles, they are just right in front of them. I want to see how many players they have lost so far. They have one player down, that is Jonto. He was knocked. And now looking at what is happening, they have been able to get the revive. S4 as well is trying to get the revive. S4 has already lost one player, so let's see what is going to happen now. Nice knock there from Jinwoo. He gets a knock on the players, and we have John to there coming the push. He's down. Jaden, just watching from afar, does get a knock on the S4 player. And looking at Armand there, he's just scouting around the place, trying to see how this is going to turn out for his team. No Face as well has been knocked. Jaden gets knocked, and we have Armand just looking around the vehicle. I don't know how long he's going to survive in that vehicle, because that spray, and the damage is actually there. The sprays are connecting, and they have some good damage on Arman. Remember, if they win more games compared to every other team, then the team that gets the most wins, approximately 3 out of 4 wins, with a big margin of the other team just having 1 win, then immediately we have the winner for group 3. So let's wait and see. Is it going to be Star Force? Is it going to be Incredibles? Is it going to be which other team is playing? Let me confirm for you guys. Nikushire mina vai. Oh. NM. The other team is NM. NM is the other team, so we have 3 teams remaining in the last draw for the semi-finale. In identifying the win, the team that wins in Group 3 to be able to join the other 2 teams in the finals. Let's go. So far, the players from Incredibles have 1 win. Silver is already knocked. Star Force players are trying to get closer here, trying to get another knock and maybe take out the players from Incredibles. We have our second knock. S4 Jinwoo has been knocked. Lil Vamos coming from the back gets some good damage on the player from S4. That is Tony. He immediately gets up when he sees him throwing in a nade, and he gets that knock, and of course he confirms that knock. And we have the other player from Incredible, that is Jaden, trying to get closer, but we have smokes everywhere. They want to change their location. No face right in front of Jaden. I don't know what's his plan, but if he's cooking up a nade, then it should connect so that he can have a Kobe. And we have Jaden with a comeback, getting a knock on him. As for Tony, should probably cook up a beautiful nade because that will help him get that knock on Jaden. But that nade does confirm his knock on Silver. We have Jaden cooking up a nade. Is it going to work? S4 has 3 players standing. Incredibly has only 1 person standing, that is Jaden, and they're definitely going for that push. S4 Tony gets closer. Beautiful fast knock from Jaden. Let's see. Seems like Incredibles have been living up to their name. They are Incredibles, but S4 does live up to the challenge, and they take down Jaden, having been able now to get at least 1 win, similar to the team that is Incredibles or Incredibles. It depends on how you want to call them. Incredible just makes sense in my head, so I use it. But yeah, whichever name that sticks with you, you can go ahead and use that name. There you go, and take that. So let's see how this is going to work out. Is it going to be Incredible, or is it going to be S4 taking up the win? Let's see. Incredible and S4. Remember, this is the last group of the night in the semi-finals. The team that wins is the team that will be proceeding to the grand finale. So let's see. Is it going to be a good case or a bad case? Is it going to be S4 or is it going to be the Incredibles? S4 has 1 player down, same to Incredibles. One of the players has been knocked, and we have Vamos making sure he confirms that knock. Tony as well is down, and they are definitely confirming that knock as well, and they are taking him back to lobby. It is a matter of knock and Thurston, because if they get the revive, they come and steal your win. So let's see. Is it that? Is it this? Is it that? Is it this? Let me see. So we have S4. They have taken down at least 2 players from Incredible, and Silver and his teammate Jonto are trying to get the revive. But for S4, they have just 1 person remaining again, and that is Arman. I don't know if that's going to work out for him. The damage, yes, he's getting, but he's really exposing himself there to the last player from Incredible, and he's really getting good damage on him. They're getting the revives, and they're trying to catch up. So it's going to be interesting to see if he's going to be able to work. Nice one. Let's go. Estolke. He was almost making it there, but he did not, and it is quite unfortunate. We have the players from Incredibles taking up the second win there from the round games. So GG's. Let's see. Don't you disrespect my lover. S4, they have to catch up, by the way. 3 more games to go. That means they have a chance, to be honest, to basically survive at this point. They do have a chance. They just need to get on with it, and they need to get as many kills as possible and try not to get knocked. Incredible player has been knocked there. We can see one knock. Jinwoo as well has been knocked. Incredibles are really going back to back with S4 here. S4 is trying to do something, but then Incredible as well is trying to do something. So S4 players, S4 Tony getting closer. Ah, yeah. What? How are all those 3 players getting knocked by one vehicle? One person remains from the Incredibles, and that is Silva. This is going to be a very tight fight, seeing how these players are really handling the fights together. That means, well, someone will be getting exposed there. And like I said, it is becoming intense by the minute. S4 gets 2 wins, and we have Incredibles also getting 2 wins. So that is going to be a very, very, very interesting fight. They have to figure out which team is going to win now, because if you can see how they're taking up this fight, you can see S4 is being aggressive, Incredibles are being aggressive. No one is playing any passive game. No one wants to wait on the other. Everyone wants to go for that push, and Incredibles have one of their players already knocked, that is Jonto. What I noticed about these 2 teams is that as soon as someone gets knocked, they immediately find a way of getting the revive. They smoke out the place and they start looking for that revive. Incredibles players just moving around in twos. And we have S4 as well, just scouting around the place. Jinwoo and Tony watching from afar, but they need to be careful of the vehicle player. Nice knock. Jinwoo is down. Beautiful spray from Silva. Let's see if it's going to work out now that one of the players from S4, that is Arman, is just there at the back moving around. He should probably flank and surprise the players from Incredibles. That will definitely help their team here, but they are really basically having a lot of fun here. Silva gets knocked. Jonto is right above them, and Yoho, that almost cost Tony. Him getting knocked, not knocked, but hit by his teammate vehicle did cost him. Beautiful flank there from Tony. Gets a knock on Jonto. That is a worth it flank. You can see how that helped. Incredibles players going towards Tony. Both of them, Lil Vamos and his teammate Jaden, immediately went towards Tony as soon as they saw him getting a knock. One player remains, that is Arman. Jaden cooks up a nade. Same to Arman. They're both cooking up nades. Yo, which nade is going to connect? Because neither of the nades connected, even though Arman did get some damage. We have Jaden now wanting to move around the vehicle. That means if Incredibles get the last player, that is Arman, then immediately, automatically, Incredibles have 1 win, and the players from S4 will have 2 wins from this round. Tonight I want. And there we go, the first game of the night for Group 3. We have the Incredibles taking up the win there. So GG's. GG's. Let's go. Next game, let me confirm for you guys. Next game, just give me a second. Sorry, once a song sticks in your head, you can't stop humming it. So the next game is Star Force versus NM. So Star Force, they're playing 4 games, okay, and so far the players from Incredibles have 1 win. Star Force have no win. Now they're going against NM, and if they win against NM, they'll have 1 win as well. That is Star Force, and they will be tying there. But let's see. Another day, another. Alrighty, so we are in the second game for Group 3, where we have, now it's going to be NM versus Starforce. Starforce already down 1 win because they lost against the players from Incredibles, and that does leave them at a disadvantage. They have to find this win at all costs, or NM will be now giving them a run for their money against, well, basically players from the who's this hanging here, basically players from Incredibles. So let's see how this juggles on, and it's going to be a cool time. It's going to be a cool time. Let's get it. Let's get it. Just a minute, I need to adjust this. I cannot hear the game. Okay, I think I can now hear it. Cool, let's get it. So we have Starforce here against the players from NM. No one is pushing the other. Starforce is just on the other side, and the players from NM are just holding their same spawn area. But then they have to be careful because as for Jinwoo coming in from the back, just watching them, scouting them out. If they make a mistake, then that's easily going to be easy for him to get a knock or even a thirst on the players from NM if they're not careful. But let's see what NM's strategy is. For now, they have smoked out the place, excuse me, and they are now ready to leave the place. Let's go. The S4 players are waiting out on NM. They have a person right behind them, that is Jinwoo. They are now aware that Jinwoo is there. We have Baby flanking going towards them. NM, one of the players is down. You can see S4 really trying to get this happening here for their teammates. There is a push, of course, taking place as well. But where the knock is right now, it is easy for Jinwoo to get another knock and a fast. But he exposes himself to Libby. He gets knocked immediately. And you can see Gu Liang getting closer to the other S4 players. One player remaining from NM. And now he has to find a way of surviving. But then Tony silences him and takes him back to lobby. We are heading now to the second round of their game. Let's see how this is going to work out. Who is going to be winning this? I will. Sorry, can you guys hear me fighting my cat? I'm so sorry. It keeps on working on my laptop and putting on and off my microphone, so I'm basically fighting it to stop lying there because it's hot. Like the laptop is warm, so yes, Incredibles are cooking for sure. They want to take that win up, so it's going to be nice to see how they're going to go about it. S4 are taking down the players from NM. So far, S4 has 1 win, NM has no win. So we want to see how this is going to play out, to be honest. If they tie with S4, a lot is going to happen. We're going to have the playoffs that I think one of the players from NM didn't get what you're saying. But if you have a tie, you have to now play a best of something so that we can determine the winners. And we do not want to encounter that tonight, to be honest. I'm just hoping we don't encounter such a thing, but beautiful. Oh, okay, nice one, big baby. Okay, we love to see it. Let's go. Let's see. We have that win. GG's. Honestly, I'm thinking S4 is becoming comfortable playing. They are not really playing as aggressive as they know they can. They are just basically having a time of their life. They're just having a sweet time enjoying the game. They are not really, I don't know how to put it, being aggressive. If you've seen S4 play before, they tend to how do I put it? They are very aggressive players, to be honest, and they do go for what they want. They push, they get their kills, but when it comes to this game, they're just playing it random. To be honest, I feel like that. Where? Who's Goliang? Bruh, he just did a whole turn, like he reflexed on S4, taking them back to lobby. That's crazy. That's too good, man. Too good. Too good to be true. Too good to be true, man. Too good. But let's see. So far, we have the players from NM getting 2 wins, and S4 having 1 win. So it's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good, bruv. It is not looking good, but it's fine. It's all okay. We're just going to take it as it is, man. That's the only Kenyan team that had remained, and we were, putting our hope in one basket. But yeah, it is what it is. It definitely is what it is. But let's go. So we have the players from S4 there. One of them has already been taken back slowly. The other is knocked. Gulang is basically having a sweet time here, scouting around the vehicle. They spot Jinwoo. They knock him. And of course, they're planning to take him back slowly. S4, No Face is very, very low, being the last one remaining from his team. I don't know if he's going to be able to manage a clutch or not, but we're just going to wait and see what is happening here. NM player goes, oh my god. 3rd game. That means the team that has automatically won at this game is none other than NM, because they have already gotten 3 wins from this game. So GG's to you, NM. To be honest, some of these results I'm not understanding. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. I don't know why the players from S4 are not playing like how we're used to them playing, but it's fine, it's basically that. There's nothing I can do about it. But now we have S4 with just 0 wins. We have Incredibles with 1 win, and we have NM, of course, getting 1 win. so the tables are definitely not turning anytime soon. Being the last group to play, this is where we're going to get the last team that is going to participate in the finals. Remember, 10-11 is in the finals, and the superpower team as well. They are all in the finals, and they just need one more team from group 3, and we'll have 3 teams participating in the finals tomorrow, same time, same place. And the last player there from S4, and that is No Face, trying to get something happening here, and like that, GG's. The players from NM have won that game. Quite unfortunate. Quite unfortunate. It is quite unfortunate, but it is what it is. GG's. We have next game. Let's see the team that is playing next. It's going to be let me confirm for you. Incredibles versus Star Force again. They're basically redeeming themselves. But if we get to the third, if we get to Incredibles and NM, and there's a big gap between the first and the second team, then that's when we say the team that has 3 wins proceeds. I hope NM player has understood that. Oh. Let's enter next room. Another day, another crisis. Alright, we are back again. Apologies on that. The internet decided that it doesn't want to work anymore, so yeah, here we are. But I can see I just need more time to see like stuff. I don't know why the stuff was captain just said they don't play WoW. Okay, I shouldn't laugh, but well, that's the reason we put it there. We needed people to challenge themselves, to be honest, because that is basically why it's a WoW challenge. You get me? So it's good coming from them that they have tried, even though it's not their thing, and yeah, it is. It's going to be better for them with time as soon as they get used to it. But so far I can see they have 3 wins against the Incredibles. You saw that they were together earlier in the first match, and the team that did win was the Incredibles. But now when you look at the game, it seems like Star Force is now putting in the effort, and it's interesting. Let's see if they're going to be the ones taking up the win for this game. Let's see. It's over. What? Who is he shooting at though? But GG's to Star Force. They have won this game, so that means they have 1 win. Let me confirm. That means Star Force have 1 win there, and the players from Incredibles have lost 1. So they are basically on an equal now, 1 win. So each team right now has 1 win, by the way. So it's going to be really hard to determine which team is going to win from with how they are playing these games, to be honest. But let's just let's wait and see. It's going to be interesting as time goes by. We're going to be having a very interesting tied match. I'm hoping we don't have a tied match, to be honest. It's going to be quite tedious because you're going to have to form a schedule that is going to, not schedule, but a rematch for the teams before the final game begins. So we're trying as much as possible to avoid that. Yeah. But that game is officially done. That is Star Force and Incredibles, and now we'll be having Incredibles versus NM. Incredibles versus NM is the next team to be playing. So we have only 3 more matches remaining. That is Incredibles versus NM, NM versus Star Force, and then NM versus Incredibles, and then we'll have the winner for the 3rd game chosen. So yeah, not go anywhere. BRB. welcome back. We are in the game now. We are now playing NM versus the team Incredibles, and what? Yes, should be NM and Incredi. Oh, which one are we doing right now? Star Force versus NM. We just finished. It's supposed to be Incredible and NM, but why is it Star Force and NM? Versus Star Force, and then Incredibles versus NM. Yeah, I think there's a confusion there, but it's okay. I think they skipped one match, so they'll just go back to it. I believe so. Because 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're in game 4, which is Incredible versus NM. But now we're doing NM versus Star Force. So that's fine. So far it seems like the team that is NM has already one win against Star Force. So if they win this game, then automatically NM has 2 wins in the bag, with Star Force having just 1 win. Incredible have 1 win, NM have 1 win. So if NM wins this one, they have the 2nd win. So let's see how that's going to work out here between these two. Let's see. He's been knocked there. NM Libby has been knocked by Star Force there, and Man taken back to lobby immediately. And we're yet to see if we're going to be having another tie here between Star Force and NM in case Star Force wins this match. Let's go. Nice one. So that means that they are basically tying right now. Star Force and NM have tied in that match. That means they're getting closer. Right now we have Star Force player Jinwoo just looking at the players from NM, rushed by the S4 player with his unmanned, and Jinwoo beating down the really nice knock. He just cost himself there with how he exited the vehicle, but let's see how this is going to work out, because Jinwoo has been knocked. The teammate there from NM now is getting revived, and because Lang, I think that's Lang, is really low. There we go, beautiful, nice knock. The last 2 players from NM are now getting the revive. Took them quite some time. They should have gotten that revive some time back, but we have Escort Tony watching from afar. He sees him trying to get closer to them. Beautiful spray there, get some good amount of damage, but they have luckily been able to escape that. But is it going to be enough? Is it going to be enough for these teams to survive this? Let's look at Big Baby right now. Let's get it. Don't drop Big Baby, please. Do not. Safaricom is just work today, man. It's really annoying me because now it's dropping frame rates. I don't understand. But there we go, beautiful win there from S4. They get the 2nd round win. If they get the 3rd win, they have at least 1 more win in their bag, and that might be a little bit helpful for them when it comes to this competition. But then I don't think they have any more matches left on their end. Let's see. Yeah, they don't have any more matches left in their end, so basically it's just going to be a win being added to their bag, but they have not qualified to be in the finals yet. So due to that, nades getting picked up, Armand receiving some good damage there. The players from S4, to be honest, could do better. They just need to play a little bit more wows and get familiar, because WoW, the only challenging part about WoW is that you're playing at the same place for a very long time, and that does cost you for sure, especially if you're not familiar with that map. It does cost you, but it happens. So far they're tying up here. If NM wins this game, they have 2 wins, similar I think to Incredibles have 1 win. NM has 2 wins. So next game should determine between NM and Incredibles which team will be going to the finals. Let's go. because they have 2 matches between the same teams, NM versus Incredibles and Incredibles versus NM. So basically they'll be playing 2 rounds together, which will be very, very interesting, to be honest. Very interesting. Let's go. Tony there with good spray gets a knock. Of course, we have good cover play there from Big Baby. They get good spray. Oh, nice one. Nice spray from S4. Now this is becoming confusing. Which team is going to win this game? Is it going to be S4? Is it going to be NM? These two teams are really on each other's neck when it comes to these games. So I don't know about you, but it's going to be a really interesting result with how they're playing. I can't even predict which team is going to win this, to be honest. But yeah, it is what it is. Let's go S4. So now this is the confusion I said we'll have. Now S4 winning this game is going to be very confusing in terms of results between NM and Incredibles. Which team is going to take up the win there? But we have a nice push. Oh, all right, NM. So NM has 2 wins and Incredibles has 1 win and 1 loss. S4 has 3 losses, 1 win. But for NM, they have not lost yet. They have 2 more games to go, and then that will be it for tonight's semi-final games. They'll be playing against the players from Incredibles, and then we can call it a night. Seems like the incredible captain went missing. If he delays any longer, then probably Team NM will get direct qualification to the finals, because this is the match that is going to determine between them and NM which team is going to proceed to the finals. And it seems like he is offline, and it's been how many minutes so far? 5 minutes have already passed. That means then Incredibles have been pulled out of the race because of delay and not communicating on being unable to join the game. Mm, Let me just do a last call on Jaden. LM and M might just qualify at this point, because Incredibles are nowhere to be seen. Oh, so they have showed up. The war games have taught me patience. I have streamed here sometimes with 3 4 viewers and 4 hours. Yo, it's already 3 hours in, but luckily we're in the last games. So yeah, after this everyone can rest and we can call it a night. NM has been punctual, man. From the word go, we have to give them that. So that's really nice. The team captain or whoever is in charge is really monitoring the team, which is a good thing. My phone is about to go off. I'll be back. Ay, ay, ay. officially back. Sorry about that, guys. My phone is about to go off. The one I'm using to hotspot the net because, well, my Wi-Fi is not working. But we are back. Incredibles seem to be taking out the players from NM. So if NM wins this game, then they automatically qualify to the finals. If they do not, then NM will have to play another game because it's just 2 games remaining. So depending on how this one goes, we won't need the next game. But if it doesn't go as planned, then we will need the next game. Because so far NM has 2 wins and Incredibles have just 1 win. So depending on how they perform in this game, that's going to determine which team is going to go to the finals. Is it going to be NM? Okay, beautiful spray here from Guliang. The zone is here. It's quite damaging, and it's unfortunate, excuse me, that he is far out in the zone. That is not the best thing, but it's going to be quite interesting to see how they're going to play out this game. So let's look at Incredibles. They are just right next to where we have the players from NM. We're expecting a fight, a really good fight here, because every team right now wants to be part of the finale and stand a chance of winning $155 because the team that wins the Kenya Pubg Mobile League, well, gets a knock there, and Baby is actually seeing him. Beautiful kill there from Libby, taking him back to lobby. So they have basically tied. So you can imagine what is happening here. Exactly what I don't want to happen. We do not want a tie. We want either NM takes up the win or Incredibles takes up the win. Then they can have well, a next match. But I'm just hoping you don't have to go to a next match. But let's see how this plays out between Team NM and the Incredibles. We've seen Jaden's play there. He actually got a knock while being pushed by 2 people. If the zone was not moving, then he probably would have done better, but it's fine. So let's look at the Incredibles right now, and NM. They are definitely ready to take up the wins. You can see how they're taking on the fights. Everyone is trying to play patiently. I don't know if it's going to work out for all of them, because one of them must go down, either NM or the Incredibles. Let's see what they are up to. They do know that Incredibles are there. One of the players from the Incredibles has reported. FWY has a really good damage. He just got some damage on Jonto while he was moving with his vehicle, so that's a really good spray coming from him. But we want to see between NM and between Incredibles which team will be proceeding to the finals. You can see how patient they are. No one wants to expose themselves. We have our first knock there. Finally, Incredibles are getting a knocked, that is User. He's down, and then NM now feels like that is the push they needed to go for that push now that they have been able to take down one of the players. Gulang being spotted. He's really damaged. Nice nade there from Libby. Beautiful damage. Let's go. Here, Jonto is also down. NM is really coming out there, taking down the players from Incredibles one by one. As well, and that is it for Incredibles. The second round has been won by NM. So if NM wins another round, then they automatically go to the finale. So let's watch the last round that will determine between NM and Incredibles which team will be taking up the win. Let's go. Incredibles. NM. They have to show us, because this is a really intense fight. To be honest, we've seen another fight this intense before. We've seen them back to back, and now it is happening again. Incredible player Jaden has been knocked. You can see they are trying to go for the push there. Beautiful knock from User, and he's getting pushed. He's also down as well. Let's see Jonto's POV, because he needs to get closer, as well as Silva watching from afar. Remember, this is a determinant match. Depending on how they perform, that is the Incredibles, then NM might not be the team going towards the finals. But let's wait and see. Silva is also down as well. That leaves just one player from Incredibles. That is Jonto. Is it Jonto? Ama Jodo. Joto imezidi. There we go. We have finally found our winners for Group 3, and that is NM. They automatically proceed to the finals. That was not even expected. I don't think it was something that was expected to happen from the word go, but they have proven that they can get the winner chicken dinner, that is qualifying in the finals from the semi-finals brackets, and we have to give it that. So GG's on that. Nice stream. Gen Z real was it. But they've been here streaming continuous. Because, well, if we promise something, you have to see it till the end. And we have officially finished the last game in the semi-finals groups stage. And tomorrow, that is today at night, we'll be having the finals matches where we'll have 10-11 gaming. We'll be having the players from Superpower team as well as the players from NM. They'll be joining us in the finale tomorrow, where we'll be determining the players that will be going home with the $155. Well, that is it for tonight. Thank you so much again. It has been your girl Mitch Gaming. I've been hosting the Kenya Pubg Mobile League World Championship games. Tonight we had the semi-finals. We have basically watched a total of around 18 games. Not 18, one was not played. So we have watched 17 games being played tonight. And it's fine. We have enjoyed it. I hope you guys have also enjoyed as well. And I'm hoping to see more people tomorrow as well, just to enjoy the World Championship games. As of now, have yourselves a lovely, lovely night. Bye bye. Oh, and if you want to be part of this tournament, make sure to check on the live's description. You'll see the Discord link. Make sure you join us and become a part of the family. Bye.